Hi boys and girls, this story is called Lucky Duck. When Lenny was a very little boy, his dad bought him a really special toy duck. Duck was Lenny's best thing, and whatever Lenny did, Duck did too. They played together, they read together. Even when Lenny went to nursery, Duck had his own special place to sit. So when they went to the seaside to visit Gran, Lenny made sure there was an extra bucket and spade for Duck. Lenny really liked playing on the beach, so did Duck. Sometimes they paddled together and sometimes they built sandcastles with flags on the top. But one day, when it was time to go home, somewhere in the rush of packing and kissing goodbye, Lenny's little duck got lost. When Lenny realised, well, he had never been so unhappy in his whole life. They're all searching. They searched the house upside down and inside out. They even looked along the beach, but they couldn't find Duck anywhere. Poor Lenny had to go all the way home without his duck to cuddle. Aww. And we sometimes have a little snuggie or a taggy or a little teddy. It's our special toy. Lenny tried hard to be brave, but he missed his duck very much. Even though he had lots of other lovely toys, no one was quite as special as Duck. Every night for a long time, Duck would appear in Lenny's dreams, and Lenny wondered where Duck was and what he was doing. But time passed and Lenny grew up. He began to play with lots of different toys. Skateboards and music and football. And he nearly forgot about the little duck with an orange beak and bright button eyes. Nearly, but not quite. Oh. Many years later, when Lenny was grown up, he had a little boy of his own called Ben. One summer, Lenny took Ben to visit Gran at the seaside. There's Gran now. It was cold and raining, and Ben was very bored. So Lenny said, "When I was little, I always loved exploring. Why don't you see what you can find?" Here he is now, Lenny, all grown up. And here's his little boy Ben. Ben crawled inside Gran's old wardrobes. He looked underneath all the beds. Then he found some little stairs, and climbed all the way to the attic. When Ben came back down, he couldn't stop smiling. What's he got? He was holding something white and fluffy. He held it out to show Lenny, his dad. It was Duck! His orange beak was a little bit dirty and his white fur was very dusty, but he was still the same soft, cuddly duck. And that's what happens with some lucky ducks. They get lost and left behind and squashed, but one day they find their boy. That's nice, isn't it, boys and girls? A little story about a little special toy. And sometimes we have those. My little girl does. Bye.